Nalala mjini, wafunge mahali wanafunga, lakini wajua wana
If justice is not served, if there is no justice for NJOKI, that's how things are going to be this coming Tuesday, which will be on the 15th of this month, July 2025. The situation in NJOKI is a ticking time bomb. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another interesting video where we will be trying to get a full update on the current situation, or where the situation has currently reached, pertaining the death of NJOKI, the young 24-year-old lady who passed away in the hands of police officers in a police cell. However you might put it, she was in police custody. Ladies and gentlemen, there have been some new developments concerning this case. I remember that I brought to you the first video about 6 days ago, informing you about this case, which is not something new in the Republic of Kenya. Hearing that a person was arrested and then he died in police custody is something that has turned out to be a normalcy here in the Republic of Kenya. People are not taking this story with the heaviness that is required. So I also brought to you another video yesterday, and there have been some new developments, and that's the reason why I have this video with me. I have two videos that I'm going to play for you. The first video is a video from Tony Gashoka, who is an activist, who is a political commentator, and also he is a journalist, a well-known journalist. He has said some things concerning this case of NJOKI, speaking on behalf also of the KANU party. And he has ordered the government that they should find justice for this lady as soon as possible, because things are going to turn out badly. That will be the first video that I'm going to show you soon, in some few minutes. But also I'm going to show you a video from this lady called from this TikToker who has been mostly commenting on the ongoing protest in the Republic of Kenya, where she has revealed some very disturbing information about the family of NJOKI. But let's say it has something to do with the reason why this case is not being taken with the heaviness that it is required. There is a reason why you have not seen the family of NJOKI coming out to the media like with the way we have seen the other families doing so. The family of Albert Ojwang, we saw the father was very active in social media, talking to TV stations, to radio stations, to online bloggers. We saw the family of Boniface Kariuki also made sure that their case was heard everywhere. But why has a case involving a female, a lady, you know, this is different. A case like this one, okay, there is no life that is worth more than the other, but a case like this one involving a lady should even be more amplified than the other cases involving males. That's according to me. But they say to be a reason why this case is like being concealed or being put in a small manner. And we are going to check at that also. But before we even continue with our today's update, I'd like to welcome you to Duffy Update, a channel where we bring to you latest political news, well detailed and well explained. If this is your first time watching a video from this channel, kindly feel welcomed, feel free, this is home, and you can join us by subscribing to this YouTube channel by clicking the subscribe button under this video. Ladies and gentlemen, feel free to like this video. If you find it informative, you can share it with your friends or your groups in WhatsApp or even Facebook. Don't forget to click the subscribe button or the notification icon so that next time when we upload a new video, YouTube will automatically recommend it recommend it to you. Thank you and welcome, and let us continue with our update. So yesterday, as I remember, we reached the story for NJOKI on the note that people had issued an ultimatum saying that if Tuesday reaches and the injustice has not been served for NJOKI, they will be forced to come out to the streets and demonstrate to demand it, because they have asked for it. They have even given an ultimatum of a number of days. And what the government has to do is just to make sure that the people responsible for her death are held accountable. People are tired of Kenyans or of Gen Zs turning out to be hashtags in social media, and then they trend for 1, 2, 3 days and their story fades away like any other story. People want real action. People want to see the culprits paying for their mistakes or paying for the wrongs they have done. So tomorrow will be on Monday. If Tuesday morning reaches and NJOKI residents have not yet seen any justice being served, they are going to be on the streets. So first of all, I'll let you watch this video from Tony Gashoki, who is demanding the arrest of police officer Job Otieno Ojwang, the killer of NJOKI. The killings of Kenyans must stop. Enough is enough. So even before you watch the video, there is a name that has popped up there. That is the name of the officer believed to have been the root cause of ending NJOKI. Watch this video and then we are going to continue with our... Okay, first of all, let me put the video on your screen so that you can see it together with me, so that we can watch it together. You have seen there, I've informed you about the information courtesy of Cornelius K. Ilono. Tony Gashoka is demanding the arrest of police officer Job Otieno Ojwang, the ender of NJOKI. The killings of Kenyans must stop. Enough is enough. So watch this video and then we are going to continue with our update.
Kusema juu ya kifo cha Julia NJOKI kule NJOKI, aliyeshikwa wakati wa Sabasaba, akapelekwa kotini, na kwa bahati mbaya alipopatiwa bili ya shilingi 50,000 akarejeshwa kwa polisi, na humo ndani akapata majeraha ya kichwa na akaaga dunia. Tunasema kama chama cha KANU ya kwamba huyu ni mtoto msichana. Hata ukimwangalia akai kiguni vile Rais Ruto na Waziri Murkomen wanasema ati wajaidi ndio wanatafutwa na serikali juu ya kuiba na kuharibu mali. Huyu alikuwa ni msichana mdogo. Hata ukimwangalia ni msichana alikuwa tu ametoka kutembea na wenzake akifanya uharakati wa kusema mambo yale mabaya katika nchi ya Kenya, na akashikwa akawekwa kule ndani na mwisho wake ni kifo. Tunauliza hii serikali kwanza inaongozwa na wanaume. Hata huyu msichana, is this a goon? Huyu msichana mdogo mmeshika, ule mtu amemuua, polisi anajulikana, ameaga dunia juu ya kutoa ile kitu anaruhusiwa na katiba kutoa ukweli wake. Tunataka kusema kama chama cha KANU ya kwamba hii mambo ya kuua wana Kenya inaongozwa na rais mwenyewe. Hakuna rais kutoka Kenya ipate uhuru. Kutoka Rais Jomo Kenyatta, Rais Daniel Moi, Rais Uhuru Kenyatta, Mwai Kibaki, hakuna amewahi toa amri ya kwamba Wakenya wauliwe na askari polisi. Na tunasema sasa, ukiangalia imekuwa ni kawaida, na huyu msichana ati atasaulika jukwao ni NJOKI na hayuko hapa Nairobi pale, labda mambo ingekuwa ni mengine, asaulike kule. Tunataka kuuliza IPOA na wale watu wote wahusika wafanye chochote inawezekana huyu msichana NJOKI apate haki, na wale wote wanahusika wapelekwe kotini na mashtaka ya uwaji. Ya mwisho tungetaka kuongea kwa mzee Raila.
So first of all, just to post that video at that particular point, you have heard the Tony Gashoka saying that this case is about to fade away like most cases do. The fact that the lady hails from Nanyuki is in some way making a story not be heard as much as it should be. Maybe you're watching this video, you're from Nairobi, and you can find that maybe this is your first time hearing about the story. It's a very tragic and sad story. For the people who maybe have not heard about it, Julia NJOKI was a young girl, a young lady, a 24-year-old, that's a Gen Z, who went out to demonstrate on Sabasaba like any other Kenyan. But unfortunately, in the evening, she was arrested, taken into police custody, accused of participating in the Sabasaba protest, of which nobody knew it was a mistake. It was a crime to participate in a protest. We all know we have a constitutional right to protest. So she was arrested. And let's say there's nothing wrong. If you have arrested me, it's okay. The following day, she was taken to Nanyuki Law Court, where she was released on a 50,000 bond. But the family, being that they are not so fortunate, was not able to raise the 50,000 on time. So Julia NJOKI had to be taken back to Nanyuki for remand, GK prison. So on the night, the officers who are there, the story came out that maybe they assaulted her, they beat her, and they also delayed a lot before taking her to hospital, resulting to the death. So when you hear a story like that, considering that this is a very critical time where the police are trying to clean their image, to make the relationship between them and Kenyans good, you ask yourself a lot of questions why things like this keep on happening. So that is Tony Gashoka saying that this needs to stop. We cannot make this a normalcy. This isn't normal. It is not good. It is not right. And people, Kenyans, should not be dying in the hands of police. Police should be their protectors. So that's the first video that I wanted to show you, but there is also this video from I think this lady is called Selengi or something. She has revealed something about the family of Julia NJOKI, saying that the father is maybe, I think he is a chief, and the fact that he works in the government as a chief, that's one of the reasons why the family is not so active, is not speaking a lot, because they are afraid if they speak, by the fact that they are already not in a good financial position, then they find out that the father has been laid, amesimamishwa kazi, mambo itakuwa ngumu hata zaidi kwao. Kindly watch this video.
Imagine Joki's dad is a chief. This is for entertainment purposes only. There's all kinds of shock across Nanyuki after the death of Julia NJOKI. So apparently what happened is, guys, the police were really surprised at the number of people that came out to demonstrate in Nanyuki. And allegedly, that Ati, OCS, OT or whatever, knocked her with his rungu on her head, and then they took her to the police station. So the reason she died is because they delayed in getting her to hospital. They took several hours before they took her to hospital. And the reason you haven't heard anything from the family is because it turns out, imagine Joki's dad is a chief. So now there's that whole fear of, will Gava interfere, or, or like sack him or whatever.
So you have heard the story. Njoki's dad is a chief, and that's one of the reasons believed to be why the family is not speaking about the case a lot, because they are afraid. Maybe if they speak, the government might go to them, might fire her dad and end up jobless. He's already at old age, that he can start from scratch again. Like the family needs a lot of help, but they can't speak for themselves. The person being named as OT, or the person being named as the person responsible for ending this young girl, is the guy in front of you. Job Otieno Ojwang, alias DCI OT, is the ender, or the muuaji who took Julie Njoki Kariuki's life. You can see he has even some posters have even started to come out. For example, this from Nelson Amenya, the JKIA whistleblower, saying we demand wanted for mauaji Job Otieno Ojwang alias DCI OT, the man who is responsible kwa kumuua Julie Njoki Kariuki. So she was a young person, she did no crime, but as we are speaking, only memories are remembered of her. There is this thing that came out of NJOKI where details continue to reveal that NJOKI might end up being the next hot zone when it comes to protest, and a lot of people are waiting for Tuesday to see what's going to happen. According to this information, which was from yesterday, situation in NJOKI is bad and Timau Kanja alikuwa huko impromptu. That is the IG Douglas Kanja. He even went there to check on the situation. They arrest and extort people. So watu wa huko Timau, mainly youths, walikuwa wamesema lazima wachome station. This is something believed to be from yesterday. The residents of that area, we have seen this trend where if Kenyans find out that something has been done by police officers from a certain station, they go to that station and bring it down to ashes. So the residents from Timau had said they are going to burn the police station in that area, but they were talked out of it and told that justice is going to be served and that they should give the government a bit of time. So a lot of people are waiting to see what's going to happen. You say NJOKI is a ticking time bomb ready to blow. A lot of people are waiting for Tuesday to see how things are going to be. And ladies and gentlemen, I'll be here to update you on everything as it happens. For the meantime, it's sad what has happened. I'd like to hear your thoughts on the stories that we have talked about. Kindly, before you leave, make sure to join us by subscribing, by liking this video and clicking the notification icon on. I'll meet you in the next one. May the spirit of Julie Njoki rest in eternal peace. Bye-bye.